guys, welcome to part one of my bruder D10 cat conversion. This is just basically going to give a breakdown of everything I've done up to so far. This is the first video on my channel. There are going to be a lot more videos. I've already done a few more conversions and models already, which I will be taking apart, doing a few modifications to them and painting them up, so they'll be coming in the future. But this is the dozer one for now. Yeah, if you like the content, please give a thumbs up, hit the bell for notifications, and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, let's get into it and go through the first part. If there's any comments or questions about the project, then please put them in the comments and I'll try and answer them as much as I can. Cheers. So hey, I just wanted to give you a bit of a breakdown on my cat bruder D11 dozer and what I've been doing to it. Hopefully it's going to be finished soon. My hydraulic system should be here tomorrow. I've already got the cylinders and that, so just for people who want to do one, I just thought I'd go through what I've done on mine. So I've got two RB35 motors, 100 RPM, 12 volt, which should be plenty strong enough for the drive. I've got my adapter plates that I machined on my 6040 CNC, just holds it in place. Then I've just basically cut some flat at the back here, just to strengthen it up for the bolts not to pull through the plastic. So that's pretty much standard. Most people go through that kind of way of doing it. So yeah, that's pretty standard for that. So then onto the track frames. Basically stripped them down, machined all these plastic parts out because I'm going to put my own idlers in, brass idlers. They're 16mm diameter, and I think they're 20. Yeah, they're 16mm by 16mm diameter by about 16.5mm lengthwise. So that I made them out of solid brass, which I have here. So you can see just there, little brass. And what I've done is I've put some 16mm rubberized heat shrink around them, just so that they form a bit more of a grippy material, just so that the tracks run on it a bit better, so that the idlers do actually go around, so they don't just stop in one place and wear. I've machined my own idler wheels out of aluminium on my lathe. They're pretty much the same as the standard ones off the bruder. This front one's slightly narrower width-wise, because I've made obviously my own frame, on the front for the track adjuster, and then the back one is the same dimensions as the original one. So yeah, that's the idler system. So obviously they'll have all the idlers in place on this. With the track adjuster, I've basically got some what is this, 19mm square aluminium. It's got an inside diameter of near enough 13mm. Where's the I'll pull this one out of here. I then got some 12 by 12 solid aluminium, and then this is just some rectangle box section that I've cut the one end off. That's 19mm wide, which the idler wheel fits in, as you can see here. So basically cut this down, just slid it inside so I could get the right dimensions, and then yeah, just basically shaped it so that it looks like it's part of the original track. So on the inside the track here, use the 19mm square aluminium square tube in here. So I had to machine the back side of it out, just at the back there, because of the curve of the inside of the track frame. And then I basically fitted it in 2 bolts just to hold it in place. I have a bolt going through which is basically going to hold this into place, because as you can see there, I've got a small spring. So basically when I put the track around it onto the actual dozer, I can then undo this bolt, and then the spring will push it out to tension the track, and then I can screw this back up so that it doesn't go back in, it doesn't move, to make it solid. So then obviously you can see that fits into there. I put this bit just at the back of this plastic because that's what the spring pushes against, so it doesn't break the plastic, and then that's pushed against that, which yeah, makes it a bit more stronger, a bit more weight. So yeah, there you can see the inside of the track frame. With the rest of it, I've drilled these holes out, which is the where the original arm used to go in. That's now 10mm, as I have some 10mm round aluminium bar which slides through, which is where the new arm is gonna bolt to. And then I've made that long enough so it comes into the inside of here, which is going to have a piece of aluminium tube in here, which when the track frame goes on the side, it'll slide in, as you can see, like this one here. So basically, where's the little bit gone now? Right here. So this is what I've machined. So this is now the same diameter as the inside of this, which that is. So it's 16mm diameter tube, as you can see there. I'll turn it around, it's upside down. It's actually 16mm, not 15. And then it's got an inside diameter of 9.3. So this being 10mm, I've had to lathe it down. So that now slides into that, as you can see. And then on the inside of the track frame, what I had to do was, as you can see here, I used the same aluminium tubing, which is this here. And then what I've had to do is make a collar out of some more aluminium tube, so that actually fits tight into the track frame here, and then this slides in. So it's basically like a spacer, so it makes it all nice and tight. And then this basically goes in that way, screws in, if I can line it up, screws into there, as you can see. Let's show this here. So that screws up. I've threaded it all the way through, so it should. So what it does is it holds everything into place. That screws up nice and tight, so it screws into the solid bar, which it is nice and tight, to be fair, and that's how you want it. So that now holds everything into place, and that's going to slide into the aluminium tube here that you can see. So that slides in, that slides into there, and then I'm going to drill a hole into here, and then tap it out, and then put an M3 bolt into that, which will then clamp that, which will stop it from sliding, so makes it a lot stronger than original. And then obviously makes it easier if you ever want to take the track frames off. You can just take the top off, undo the 2 bolts, and then that will just slide out, instead of having to use all the original clips. So that's pretty much it for the track system at the minute. I'm yet to make the blade arms for the side. That's going to be the next bit when I get the hydraulic system here. I'm using M4 rod ends, which will basically, this will go through there. Or what I'll do is, I'll put the track frame back together, and then you can see it all together. So this is still using the original clips. So that all clips back together, which is nice and tight like that. That's all clipped. This is the bit that I machined. I had to machine the one end, obviously, to fit into this aluminium tube. So then that goes in there like so. It goes all the way through, sticks out the other side. So I'll do the same. I'll put a bolt, same as that, in here, which will hold that into place. And then, as you can see there, then the M4 rod will go onto there, which will give the pivot for the arm. So yeah, that's pretty much it where it is at the minute. So I'm going to carry on, try and get the back part of it in for this frame to slot into. So it means I've got that's the piece there, I think. Where is it? That's not the piece, is it? Nope, that's the piece there. So this is 60mm long, because on the back part, on this front part here, you have like the strengtheners that I've left in. But on the back part it doesn't have it, so that will slot in and it fits in. It gives a nice snug fit, which I've left enough sticking out of there. And then I'm going to find a way to attach this now into here, as you can see there, into there like so, which will then the tracks, the track frames will slot into there like the front, and then can bolt it, and then it's made it a lot stronger. So that's where we're up to at the minute. I'm going to carry on just finishing off the tracks and getting the rollers and everything on, and then yeah, I'll show you how it is when I've done that.